Hi guys, I'm Jay Cruz,
And I'm Lindsay Cruz.
and we're the owners of Whole Cuisine.
We're a virtual nutrition counseling company based out of Austin, Texas, and we're doing a 4-week series to explain and showcase how different people are living a life full of balance between fitness, health, and their social lifestyle. We've got a really special guest working with us for the next 4 weeks, so stay tuned as we get into her story on this 4-part series.
Let's get it. Hey everybody, so welcome. We're here with Laurel, and we're going to be talking a little bit about her journey. So that this is part 1 of 4. So Laurel, to start things off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so hey, I am Laurel, and I'm 24. I grew up in small town Texas, born and raised here. Moved to San Antonio after high school, went to college, and stayed there for work. Recently, when I got serious about my journey, I moved back home so I could focus on myself. And just excited to be on this journey and share it with everybody.
Awesome. Well, we're definitely excited to have you. So thanks so much for this. So, kind of first to start things off, it's kind of a big deal when people decide to really take a journey and be serious about it. So for you, when did you kind of notice your health being an issue in your life?
I've been overweight my entire life. My whole family is overweight. Grandparents are diabetic. My mom is hypoglycemic. And so my weight has always been an issue. I remember being in 2nd grade, my mom put me on the Atkins diet. It was the first diet that I was ever really on. Middle school went into Weight Watchers, and it just kept progressing from there. So I tried a little bit of everything. My weight's always been a problem. I've never been the tiniest girl. I've always been made fun of because of my weight and because of my body type, and bullied because of it. And so, just
look at you now, girl.
Huh?
Look at you now.
So I just decided to make some changes and progress forward. I did Plexus Slim. I mean, I've probably done just about every dieting plan out there, and none of it worked. So decided to try something different.
Wow.
And
I mean that's the biggest thing of all is kind of what you just said. Nothing really worked, and so now you're just a rock star. You're constantly on the social media and making your posts and checking in and being at these fitness expos. So what makes this time different compared to the other times where you felt like you wanted to make a change and then it really didn't see itself through? What do you feel like is different this time?
So this time, I had actually decided a couple years ago when I was 22 to go see a thyroid doctor, because I knew when I was little they thought it was a thyroid issue, was my weight problem. And he said, no, I don't think it's a thyroid issue. I think you have maybe like an autoimmune disease or something like that. And it was just like, okay, I'm an adult now. I need to stop blaming my family, my upbringing, my genetics for my weight. Like, I can do something about it. And so he referred me to a weight loss doctor. And he's like, hey, I think, this surgery is the right option for you at this point. And my insurance didn't pay for it at the time. And so I had 8 months from the time that surgery was recommended before I could even get on insurance that I could even begin the journey. So I had 8 months to think about it and to consider. And in the meantime, I tried Whole30, dropped a few pounds, but that didn't work either. And so I had that 8 month time period to think, is this what I want? And is this a journey that I'm willing to take? And it was. I talked with my mom, my grandma, my best friends, to make sure I would have the support, because the support system is the most crucial key to this whole process. No matter what type of meal plan, dieting, fitness journey, that anybody's on, if you don't have the support, it's going to be harder. Yeah. Not that you're going to be unsuccessful, because you can be successful, but it's going to be 10 times harder. Yeah. And so just wanting to be there. I don't have kids right now. So knowing that I do want kids in the future, I want to be a foster parent eventually, and to adopt. And so I want to be able to have such a great life for them growing up, my mom wasn't able to do a lot of things with me because of her health and her weight. And I didn't want those restrictions on me and my kids.
Wow.
And so thinking way down the road, but, and so definitely thinking way down the road in terms of the future, but that was definitely part of the plan. Because I do have baby cousins to think about. I say babies, but they're like 6 and 3 and 2, but they're not babies anymore, but they are still there for me to think about, and I want to be able to be there for them.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Now, would you say that was kind of your light bulb moment? Was just kind of thinking about the future? Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say that was kind of my light bulb, just realizing that I was going down a bad path, that, if I kept on, I was going to end up, being in I was already sitting at 315 at my top weight, and that's just what I know it was. It could have been heavier, and I just didn't know it. That's my highest recorded weight, and just knowing that if I didn't do something, things were gonna get worse. And I just didn't like the way I looked in the mirror. I didn't like the way I felt. I never had any energy, and so wanted a better life.
Wow. Yeah. Well, dang. Well, so you're definitely not 315 anymore. Next week we're gonna talk.
No,
not at all. So next week we're gonna talk about your full kind of detailed journey about what your highest was, the changing process, really getting deeper into that. This has been such a pleasure to talk about it and just understanding a little bit of why and how you decided to make this change and the process you've gone through. So stay tuned. Come back next week as we talk a little bit more in detail about that. And thanks for tuning in, guys.